This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to this new session. So let us start with the. Let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes for the attendance, and in the meantime, we can start with our any question, any blockers. So if you have any question, let's discuss now. Okay. So if you have any question, guys, let us share now. Okay, then let me start with the attendance. Okay. Okay. So do we have Farwa here? No. Zuhair, not yet joined. Jyotsna.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Jyotsna, thank you. Kruti. Kruti is here, yeah. Okay, thanks, Kruti. And Kevin.
I'm here.
Okay, Kevin, yeah, thank you. And Atashimuddin.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Atashimuddin. And Sravani.
Yeah.
Okay, Sravani, thank you. Priyanka.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Priyanka. Chinmay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Chinmay. Upama.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Upama, thank you. Mahmudul Hassan.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mahmudul, thank you. And judges. Since judges is not here. Okay. Okay. So we do not have Farwa and judges. Okay. And Zuhair. Right. Okay, guys, so I'm going to my AWS. Let me share my screen.
Hi Kamal, I just have some issue with the sonar cube which I said about yesterday. The code
Uh-huh.
coverage was zero. You said you'll see today.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shall I
So,
share my screen?
do you want to share your screen to show me that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sravani, you're the presenter now.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Yeah. So you can see here it says quality gate. It says passed. It has
Mm-hmm.
everything, but the
Mm-hmm.
code coverage is zero.
Okay. Now can we go to your Jenkins?
Yeah.
So can we go to the configure? Yeah, to the project configure. Let me check the configuration that you
Okay.
have. Move down.
Down.
Yeah, scroll down. This is the same IP, right? The Sonar Cube IP
Right. Yes.
52, 15, 42, 35. And what project is this one? I saw that it's -1.
Where?
Can you scroll up?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, okay, so you are using this one. I think it's a bit old one. Maybe, this one which you are using, right? KML Chauhan Game of Life -1.
Yeah.
It's a bit old one. When I have forked and I have, you know, I have forked into my repository. So can we use it from there one?
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
but I need this URL. I don't know where is it. I mean, exact URL. Can you
It is
send me that?
slash vocalio. Yeah, I can ping you here. Um, I'm not. So the same problem, like I shared and I cannot see the upper level
Okay.
navigation where I can see the mm, chat box.
Okay.
So don't worry, you can update here. Let me just tell you. So it's
Okay.
slash vocalio. It's not KML Chauhan. It's WAKA. So after github.com slash then WAKALEO.
I sent the link on the chat.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, thank you. Two members send it. Even Kevin send it. Thank you.
Yeah. Can you build it now?
Oh yeah.
So in the meantime, it builds. Just give me a moment. Yes, I'm coming back. Just one
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can see the coverage, right?
Yeah. So I was
So
using wrong URL. Okay.
yeah, so actually, no, it's not the wrong, but it's some time back. I think 2 years back, I forked this one.
Okay, it's an old one. Okay.
It's an old one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, great, sure. So yes, okay. So anyone else have any question?
I have Kamal. So I have a question about the NAT gateway. Like yesterday, we used it for
Uh-huh.
making the private network inaccessible for the public,
Mm-hmm.
like for the other network. So
Right.
can you explain it? Can you elaborate more on the NAT gateway? Because what like in the what we did yesterday is like you actually used one of the IP from the public network, public subnet,
Right, right, right.
and then created a NAT gateway. So my question is like, why didn't we use a IP from a private subnet to make a NAT gateway? Because anyway, the NAT gateway is for private subnets.
Yeah. So just treat it as a, if you heard about the reverse proxy, so treat it as a reverse proxy. So the meaning is, let's say in our environment, we have some database instances. Because why I'm saying database, because it's the best example to understand also. Now, in case of database instances, we want traffic to go out from the instance, but no traffic should come inside the inside the instances. It means that I can go out to internet to maybe download some patches, to download some new database plugins, so I can just have access on the internet, but none from outside can be able to come into my instance to log in there. So this is one scenario. Now to go outside, we need some public channel, public subnet to go outside. That's why I have used the public subnet. And then I am going outside, and I'm using the elastic IP. So through the public subnet, I am creating a public elastic IP for the NAT gateway, so that traffic can go outside. Whatever is going outside, it can be able to come inside inside the instances through the elastic IP. So we call it, sometimes we call it reverse forward proxy also. Uh, Forward proxy means the same thing, that we can go outside to the internet, but no traffic can be able to come inside. So that's why I have used the public subnet. And then if you have noticed that after that one, I created the elastic IP also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Sure. Any other question, guys? Okay. Well, so let me come here and let me start sharing my screen. So today we are going to start with the Ansible. So guys, just let me know if you build some understanding around the Ansible. Yesterday I was telling you some information about the Ansible. So we have the similar configuration management tool in the market, which are being widely used by the organization, and they are like Chef and Puppet. So, widely used configuration management tools are Ansible, Chef, and Puppet. But nowadays, I saw that for the last 2 years, Ansible usage across the organization have used like anything, because it's lightweight. We do not have to install any client. I will show you now. We don't have to install any client on the node machine to interact from the Ansible server to the node machines. Second thing, third, it just lightweight in the sense like it works on the SSH protocol on the 22 port. You just have to make your passwordless connection and that's fine. And the best thing is that it is the first choice and the best choice across the Linux community because it's being created for the Linux only initially. So that's good. Let's go to our AWS now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create three instances here. On one instance we will install Ansible, and other two instances we will manage through that Ansible server. So that means that on the other two we will not going to install any agent or any Ansible server. It just we will manage them from the master machine. Launch instance. Tutor.micro is fine. So let me launch 3 and same VPC. That's not good. So guys, yesterday I told you about the AWS SDK. That is one way. Second is this way also you can create IAM role and then you can attach that role here. And then you do not have to configure your access key and the secret access key. This role through the API, it will interact with the AWS. I will change it later for different machines. Guys, can we do one thing? Because if you see my screen here, I am not able to see the top level navigation controls for me. It's again the same problem. Like whenever I share the control, the same control goes away from me. So the quick solution is I will refresh it and then I will again get that one. So I'm going to refresh it. So you will not get any. So you will be reconnected immediately when I would be here. So I'm doing the same thing, guys. Okay, so now I can see it here. So one more reason is that if you ping something, I would not be able to see it here. In that case, now I can see. Okay, these machines are up and running. So I will make one machine as Ansible server. and this one as Ansible node 01. Let's see this Ansible node 01, and this one node 02. Okay, so now I have 3 machines, so let me go quickly inside this machine to install. Yesterday I installed Ansible in Vagrant. Let me quickly install it in this one, Ansible server. ssh-i wski.pem ec2 user at this. Yes. So I am here. Vim install. Unable to find the match. Okay, so let me do that way. I have pip, I think. Pip is not here. Okay, vim install python 3. Yes, done. Okay, now I have pip 3. Yes, pip 3 install Ansible. Yeah, the same one, 2.9.4, you can see here. Successfully installed. Okay, so now I can yes. Okay, so I have created one document for Ansible. Let me open that document. Okay, give me a moment. I have had that document here. Okay, this is the Ansible documents. Okay, that's the simple one. So let me run this quick command here. So it's Ansible all. I will tell you what does it mean. -m host name. Now what we are going to do is we are going to configure the we have Ansible installed here. Now what the use of Ansible? Ansible is used for as a configuration management tool to manage the configuration on different machines on different nodes. Now as you know that we have the different nodes also, and we have the IP of those machines. We have the we and public and private key. So now I'm going to configure those machines with this Ansible. So there are two ways to it. Either you configure their IPs or you configure them dynamically, not through the IP but through maybe through the tags or maybe through some other mechanism. So we'll talk about both the mechanism. First of all, I'm going to tell you how you can configure them through the inventory. So we call it static inventory. In that one, I will create one inventory in the local machine here only. On my local means Ansible server, I will create one host inventory. So I'm doing the same thing. I will create one host file. Okay, let me quickly install this one also. In the meantime, let me go here. Sorry. It's done. So Vim hosts, and over here I will write I will create the groups. Now why I want to create the group is because these two machines, I am segregating what kind of these machines are. These machines may be the database machines, or these machines may be the uh, maybe web server or maybe cache server. So I'm just creating a group so that I can properly segregate my different machines which needs to be taken care or which needs to be managed through the Ansible. So I can write all also. All would be all the machines, and I can write any group also. So I'm creating like uh, say I'll create a one all group, and in the all group I have this machine, and in the let's say uh, I have rather than this Ansible node 01, let me write web server 01 web server 02. So I will write this way. Okay, so in all it would be both the machines. This, and then I'll write one web server 1 web server 2 this way. Okay, so I can show you the pattern also, and the sample pattern in this file ls-l btc Okay, we do not have Ansible here. No. Okay, no problem. Mhm. User share Ansible. No, it's not here. Okay. So over here, temp. No problem. So I have created one host file here, and I can show you the sample host file here in Ansible docs. Sample host file. So here you can see how to build your inventory. Normally it is the default path is etc Ansible host, but it did not have created it. This is the default path where you can see it, but no matter, no worry. So like this, I'm telling you about this thing. So let's say you have multiple web servers. So you have created one group for it, and then you have placed all your machines in the web servers. Then you have the DB servers also in your environment. You have placed all your DB servers like this. So, and then let us see if we have more examples of it. Yeah, this way also you can. There are multiple ways to specify your machines. Then there is one more, this one also, copy, and this covers your local machine also. This is what I wanted actually. So local machines, the machine which I'm working on, if you want to gather the facts about your local machine also, and let's say if you want to install some package on your local machine also, you can use this also. So insert this way. Otherwise this is fine. Okay, so now I have my host file. Now if I how to trigger the commands on these host machines. So now I'm going to show you like simple. I'm going to run simple commands so that I can get the host name of it. But now it fails actually. So to now to interact with this machine, I told you that we need to have some connection mechanism also. So either you can use the your PEM key to interact with these machines, which will work perfectly fine. So I'm going to use the PEM key now here. Because I have the PEM key. Otherwise, what you can do also is you can configure your public key in both the machines, which I have configured here, and then you can be able to interact. So there are two ways. I'm going to use the first way, Ansible -I is for inventory file, -i hosts sorry sorry -i host, and then hyphen private key equal to, so I do not have my PEM here. I'll show you the other example. Like, let me quickly configure the public key. So ls-l dot ssh. So here I have, so let me create quickly my public and private key pair. So this is ssh keygen program. Awesome. Now I have both the keys here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the public key, and then I'm going to go inside the other machines. It's simple. ssh -i downloads aws key is the same one, easy to user. So guys, see it very carefully what I'm going to do here. So here we have 54.201.112, 54.201.112, and then 118. Yes, I will copy this. I will paste this one inside authorized key folder. Oh. Insert, go to the end of it, and then simply paste it. Awesome. We'll do the same thing for the second machine also. This is the second machine, and it's 54.191.183. .82. Yes. OM authorized keys. Sorry, vim is not here. Insert and enter. Paste. That's fine. Now let us try to log on to these machines. SSH. SSH easy to user at. So you are in. Yeah, awesome. Exit. Let me try the same thing for the second one. Yes, that's fine too. Okay. So now if I say Ansible, there's a command here, Ansible all -m hostname, all -m hostname. Let us check. Okay. So what it is missing required arguments name. It picked up all the machine localhost this and this, but what it is saying missing required arguments name Ansible facts usually changed fonts. What do you mean by this? Look, Ansible hi host. It should have been picked up. Failed Ansible facts discovered in its name. What do you let me try to run this simple command. That's just been time. User has been okay. User bin. So it's user bin uptime. Yeah, so you can see that there may be some problem in when I have given this command host name. Okay, host name. Maybe I can put it in quotes. That will work. So if I say host name, it will give me this. Okay. So let me try to run this command again by giving like this. Awesome. So now it had given us the host name also. So what I have done right now is I am on Ansible server and I have I fetched some of the fact from the different machines. So this is now two machines. Similarly, I can be able to pick up or integrate first of all multiple machines. It could be 1,000, it could be 2,000, any number of machine Ansible can handle. Then I can be able to fetch the information from those machines, and then I can also install any package and delete any package, update any package on those machines. So that's all very exciting to see. So we are going to do that. Now what I'm going to do simple is I fetched it from the um, from my host machine. We have all the groups. We have three groups there. I think we have created. One is all, second is web server one. So let me give now web server instead of all. Let me give web server one. So it fetched the detail for only one machine. which is 118. If I do the same for 2, it fetched it for the second machine. Interesting. Now, so this is simple way of executing the commands, and through this one only we can create some folder, also create some file on the multiple machines. I have the few commands here like this. We can handle this way. Like, let me execute this quickly. Let me run this command for you. Sorry. Thanks. Okay. So this is a simple command. Let me remove owner and group, or we can do that one too. So now here, instead of Ubuntu, I can say owner should be easy to user, and group should be easy to user, owner should be easy to user. So now this is the way, if you want to give in a single command line. There's a more structured way also of it. We will discuss that one also. But for now, I am saying that I want to create one text file, 1.txt, with full permissions. So on this, let me give this as not. So it should be. Web server 1 hyphen I hosts unrecognized arguments owner group state directory. Okay. So don't worry. We'll do it in a more structured way. This is just a we do not use it very frequently in the organization. We do not give the command in this way. It is just to show you how we can gather the facts from different machines, like the way we have done it for the host name, and you can gather quickly different facts. You can save them on your machine. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a quick playbook. We'll execute that. So I'm going to create one quick playbook. I'll tell you what is a playbook also. So here we have host file. I am going to create one httpd.yml. Now the playbook that I'm going to create now is basically the way to tell Ansible that what I'm going to do. Now when I say what I'm going to do, we segregate that into the tasks. So let's say I have to install multiple packages, and then I need to uh, you know update their configurations. Update their configuration, I mean update the configuration of the application that we installed. Then we need to start the service also. You saw the example of multiple tools that we have installed, like httpd and the Apache also. So we installed it, and then we have changed the configuration file also. If you remember that, when we installed the Apache Tomcat, we changed the conf file also, where we have placed some of the Java attributes, and then we saved it, and then we started the service. So there are three things: installation, changing the configuration file, and changing the and then starting the service. So now I'm going to specify the same things, same tasks in a playbook, and then we will execute the playbook against the different machines, and then as a result of it, it will install the package, it will change the configurations, and then it will start the service there. So, and the Ansible playbook always starts with hyphens, three hyphens. It is very, uh, what we say, indentation is very important here. You cannot give extra space here. The spacing should be correct, and then, you know, wherever we need to give the hyphen, it should be like the same way. And then we have to use different modules. The spacing and the position should be correct. So what I'm the name here I'm giving as set up HTTP server on EC2 host. Now here I am specifying host where it needs to do this thing, where it needs to install the HTTP server. So uh, I want it to be installed on two machines, web server 1 and web server 2. For that one, if you want to install it on one machine, you can give this way. If you want to install in on multiple machines, you can go this way. And if you have created a group of web servers where you have all the web servers, then you can give that same group here also. So I will show you for one, then we'll give the second one also. Become true means I'm saying that, because installation, if you remember that installation required the sudo permissions. If it would not run this plain way, like if you are on the EC2 user and then you give the command yum install httpd, it will not work. It will ask you to uh, change the permission. So maybe you need to give the sudo, then you can be able to install it. So I'm saying the same thing. Become true means become root. Then tasks. Now in the task, I'm specifying what needs to be done. The first task is to install the httpd server, and then the second task is to copy the index.html, and then ensure httpd is working. But if you see that here we have provided apt is for Ubuntu, we need to change it for our RHEL instances, which is yum. Copy, and this would be same. So index.html, we need to have source is the same current one. In source we can write index.html. So I need index.html now. I will get it quickly. I think I have it here. Maybe we have worked with it. I think it should be in the Docker. So vim devops docker index.html. Yes, but I need a very simple one. Okay, let us take this one, no problem. So I want to move this index.html to this machine. Okay, so it's 231. Let me go here. Sorry, and this one. Okay, so I will use rsync devops docker index.html. EC2 user at this temp. I think temp would be fine. It will copy in temp. I will take it from there. Now I need the identity file also. Maybe I can give it here. Downloads AWS. -I downloads and AWS key. Okay. So what I can do is but then I can use think also. So if I remove this, so let me use with the CP. Awesome. So I have copied it. It should be in the temp. Yes. Move index.html. Sorry. Move index.html from temp to this location. Now I have index.html also. Awesome. So I have mentioned inside my HTTPD is I have mentioned web server 1, so it will going to install this HTTPD on web server 1. So let us see. It would be same Ansible playbook. Now the command that we'll give is Ansible playbook. -I is for inventory file. Inventory file will take this one, and web server 1 is already mentioned inside the playbook, so it will not be a matter now. -I host, and then I want to use -u ec2 user should be ec2 user. What I need to give next? My playbook? Yes, http.yml. So I think that should be all. Let's see. Gathering facts is done successfully. Now install httpd. So if you want to yeah, it has done for us. Awesome. You can see, guys, whenever you see this orange or yellowish output, just be sure that it had changed, it had done something on the target machine. Whenever you see green, it means that it did not have changed anything, maybe because it's already is in the required state, or the state that you want it to be on the target machines. That's in that case it will show you in green. But now it is saying changed equal to 3, so 3 things have been changed here on this machine. So now we can log on to the web server 1 machine, and then let us check what is the web server 1 machine. Web server 1 machine is this one. Copy. Or what we can do is we can directly go to our browser, and then we can see what's running on the 80 ports. So if it's running properly on the 80 port, we are fine. So guys, this is awesome. You can see here, we just have installed it through the Ansible, and we can see it up and running here. And we have installed it on one server, which is web server 1. If I show you this one, it will not be running. So there is nothing running here. Now if you want to to install it on this machine here also, and the HTTPD would be up and running here. So okay, sorry guys, I have some messages here. Yeah, judges, I have taken the attendance. Already have taken the attendance. Okay, all from judges, right?
So I have a question.
Hashimudin, right?
No, no, Mahamudul Hassan Pahlavi.
Oh, okay, Pahlavi, yeah.
So I don't understand why you copy the index file onto the web server one. It should be
No.
from
Mhm.
the Ansible server, right?
No, I have copied on the Ansible server only. So
So
this is
you
the Ansible server.
index file copy from where? From Ansible server to the
No,
web
no.
server?
See here. This is my local machine. This is my Ubuntu local machine. And if you remember that when we were doing the Docker part, right?
Yeah.
So we have had that index file which we have used in the Docker, practicals. So I wanted one index file. Maybe I get it from the internet, or maybe I will create one from my side. So I thought it good to have it because I have it handy on my local machine. So I copied it to the Ansible server.
Oh, okay, got it, got it. I thought you copied to the web server. Okay, thank
No,
you.
no, no. I did not copy it. So you can
Mhm.
see here, I copied it to the this machine 34.22 dot 5.22. So if I go here, oh, it logged out. Okay. So this is the Ansible server. You can see that dot 5.22. And if I show you here dot 5.22, the same one. So I copied this index.html on my Ansible server only. And from Ansible server, it took care. So if you see here, I copied here ls-l. I copied here index.html. I have httpd.yml, which is copying this index.html to the target machine where we are installing the httpd.
Yes, got it, got it. Thank you.
Yes. Now, see one more thing. So currently, what I've done is I have mentioned only one server, web server one. Now I am going to do the same thing on the web server two also. And once it completed successfully, you will see that um, um, give me a moment. You will see that this is the web server 2, and the same would be up and running here on this machine also. Currently this is not running, so it's giving me the Sophos error. So I'm going up, insert mode and colon. So guys, always remember this is the way how you can give multiple groups here, and the machines within those multiple groups, they will be taken automatically.
So if we put the group name, then it will do the all machine on the group, right? We just put the group name here, right, on the host.
Yeah, we have group given the group name. So if you want to take all the machines, you can give all here, and
Oh,
all
okay.
includes your current machine also. You got it right?
Yes, yes, I got it.
Yes. So please clear all your doubts as we are moving forward. It would be great for you, and you'll enjoy in this one. I can assure you, you will enjoy great. Because when we start with the dynamic inventory, then you will see that we will not give any IP, any group name, and will not give anything. Rather, we will take it as per the host name, as per the the tags that we will give to the machines, and then it will automatically take up the IP and everything. So now I'm going to run it for the same command. I'm going to run execute. You can see here we have it had taken both the machines. Now the good thing you can see parallelly here is one is green, second is yellow. One is green, second is yellow. Same thing, one is green, second is yellow. So it means that for this machine nothing changed. For this machine three things have been changed. So guys, always remember this one. This is a very important thing. We call it idempotency. I repeat, we call it idempotency. You can see my screen. Idempotency, which means that if you're executing some automation to install something on the target machine, and then if this what package you're going to install there, if it's already there, if it's already installed, moreover if the file is there, it's already updated, and the service is also running already, it will not going to touch it, which means it will not going to install it again, it will not going to start the package again. So we call it idempotency because it finds that the state that you want on the target machine is the expected state, and that's what it had done on this machine. It found out that the http server is already running up and running there, it is installed. We have the index.html also there, and that same index.html have the same, all the lines are same in that one, so it will not touch that. And it had installed the same thing on the second machine. Now it's simple, if you can go here, just refresh it, you'll find it up and running. That's awesome. Now let me show you one more thing here for your better understanding. I'm going to change this text. Then you will see that some part of it will change here. So like I think this will change. Copy index.html because currently it is storing the same. It is saving the same index.html. There is no change. That's why it says it's the same one, no change. But when I will change index.html, I think this will change, and then also this will change. So let's see. So vim index.html, so I'll go down here. Yeah, so here I have written like, hello everyone, welcome to new session for DevOps. So new session batch 5. So what I can change here, let me remove this line. Okay, so I remove this line, which means you will not find this line anymore. I'm going to execute the same script again. This. Awesome. Awesome. This is what I wanted. So this is same green on both the machines. On both the machine this has changed because I copied the new index.html, and you can come here to see that it's a new one here like this. Awesome. So guys, did you understand this concept? Did you liked it? Let us take a like tell me if you have any questions here.
No.
That means no question or what?
No question. I understand this. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So what about the others? Uh, Maybe others. I think what I'm thinking is maybe you want to try it and then you want to come up with some questions. This is what I can think at this moment. So now there is a question for you. If you do not have any question for me, I have a assignment. I have a question for you. So just now we have installed HTTPD. I want you to install Java. Take any version, maybe 1.8. It's good. Install Java 1.8 on both the machines, and then show me the output. Show me the output like this way. Same. So here I can be able to see the task install Java 1.8, and then yeah, that would be fine because you would not have any service in Java, so I just want to install it. So this is one assignment for you guys. Now let us take a quick break of like 5 to 7 minutes, and we will gather again, and then we will move forward on this.
मिनिटात माझी अंघोळ नाही होणार ना? Brush your teeth quickly. Okay, let me do pee. You stay out for a minute until I do.
Okay, guys. So back again. Um, yeah, we have up and running on both the machines now. The same thing, yes. So, guys, again, any question on this one till now?
No.
Oh,
Thank
someone, anyone have any question? Okay, so I have given you one assignment. So just work on it. So it's just simple. You have to create one playbook to install the Java on the target machines. Create the playbook and share the output with me. That would be great. So now we have seen that we just have executed this against the target machines, and those target machines we have already configured inside the host. Now let us take this example as we have thousands of machines. Now what we will do in that case, so it would be very difficult for us to uh, jot down all the IPs in a host file, to create such a host file which will be having the configuration and the details of all these machines. What we will do in that case, so we will use the dynamic inventory. The host file that I've created, it was the static inventory. Dynamic inventory would be more dynamic, in the sense it will pick up the instances not according to their IPs that we will configure, rather according to the tags that we will configure. So I'll tell you here. So I have these machines here: web server 1, web server 2. So now what I'm going to do is to create the tags for them. Here I already have one tag. I will add one more tag. Create tag sub env. Uh, so sub env would be, let's say, web server 1. Let me take web server 01. So the format of it is like this. So I have created one sub environment. I have given here as this. Save this way. Awesome. Now I'll go to this one. We'll add the tag sub env, and tag name could be anyone. Like I have created with the name sub env. You can create it with any name that you think good. Here to save it. So this is one thing. Second, I have given the tags. Now coming back to here, I have to create one dynamic inventory, and I have the format of dynamic inventory here. Let me open one. So AWS inventory. Sorry. Okay. I think I can take this one, or maybe give me a moment, please. I can take anyone from this one also. I'll come here. I'm sorry, it was so here I'll share this dynamic inventory with you also. So what you have to do is you have to change this sub in env with the same one, web server 01. Here now I'm specifying the tag, and the tag key is sub env, value is web server 01. It will pick up all those instances which have this tag, and then it will just run this playbook which you want on that specific machine. And then we have host tag as name, host names, private IP address. Private IP address I don't want to take up because take up using public IP address. Public IP address, host names, and then US West 2 region is again US West 2 only. Yes. And what else? I think everything is good. Now one more thing I have to do is I have to make a AWS connection from here, for which I have to configure the access key and secret access key. That's important here. So let me quickly configure it here, but for that one I need to have the AWS also. Oh, let's do it. Yes, it's done. So I've installed it. And then what next? AWS is here. Now I'm going to configure it. To configure it, I need to stop sharing, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Let me stop sharing. I am opening my Excel file where I have the secret access key and secret access key for one of the user that we have created yesterday for Ansible. So this is access key, paste, US West 2 table. I'll stop sharing. Oh sorry, I close the Excel file. I configured it. I started sharing now. So if you can see here, AWS IAM get user. Yeah, now it's fine. So I think we're good now. I don't require this host anymore. I will use the dynamic inventory. So I'll try to use the same command first. This one. Now I will use -i This one. Finger crossed, because this dynamic inventory gives you some very tough time initially. Let us see. Yeah, same thing, man. Boto 3 and Boto core. Okay. Boto 3. Permission is required. Okay. So guys, I have one more way for you because this is always this gives some tough time, some problem. What I've done is I've created the one dynamic inventory. Oh, guys, just give me 1 minute only. Just okay, guys. So I was saying that I have one document already created for this purpose only, and it was for uh, dynamic, not here, maybe in documents. Yeah, dynamic in setup process. Okay, let us do this one quickly. Here, what happened to this? Okay, successfully installed. So actually, this is the way of setting up the virtual environment. So Python gives you some utility to set up your virtual environment and then install the packages there. That is what I'm doing here. You can see I'm inside the virtual environment now. Okay. So pip install. This is all I've done. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me copy everything from back, like HTTPD, and here, this here. What do we have? What else do we have here? So we have host that we do not require. HTTPD index we require, yes. Okay. So index.html here. Awesome. So now let me run the same command here. It should be good now. Okay, one more thing is we have installed this. Photo 3, Photo is already here. Setup HTTP server, no host matched. File not YAML inventory. What are we missing in this? Name stack. Instance type. Filters web server 01. Sub environment. Okay. Ansible. Let me try to run the Ansible inventory. Ansible inventory. Like this. local host is available. Fail to pass this. Easy dynamic inventory plugin requires photo 3 and photo course. That all we have done. Plugin configuration, not YAML inventory. With the inventory host pattern. Assign this is the YAML file. Plugin interface is it name. Same thing. So guys, give me some time. There's something we are missing here because this dynamic inventory always used to give the same headache. Then I created this documentation also. So give me some time. Tomorrow I'll show you how you can execute your dynamic inventory also. So I think we're good for now for today. Just practice whatever we have done today itself, and so it should be good now because this is tested. I tested it, and then it always used to give the same problem. Okay, so I'll show you tomorrow. And okay, let me give one more try here. AWS IAM get user. Sorry. Mhm. Because I have multiple profiles here. So give me some time, guys. I will do it and I'll show you how you can configure this. It will take some time. I'll work on it. And in the meantime, you work on your setting up the Ansible, triggering the Ansible playbook on different machines, and then you have an assignment for Java also. So we are good for today, guys. Any question for today before we call off?
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
So, Ansible is working with multiple operating systems. Say I have different kind of machines. Say one is CentOS, another one is Ubuntu, and
Exactly.
it will work.
Yeah, it will work definitely. So it will work with the Windows also. So
Oh, okay, okay.
all these flavors of Linux, it will automatically take up. But it will also work with the Windows. But there is one thing that you need to take care here. We cannot execute Ansible commands from the Windows. We can have any window machine as a target machine which we want to manage, but we cannot have it as a server machine. So that
So
is
what?
important.
Okay, one more thing. If we implement it on our local VirtualBox environment, then what would be the tag name for the hosts, all the
Can you
hosts?
say can you say again, please?
So if we implement Ansible on our local environment like VirtualBox and background,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then what would be the tag name for those server? Because you show that you create sub environment for web server one, right?
Yeah.
So how
So
can we do
that
it on the uh,
you you mean to
machine?
say this? You mean to say this one, host? This one you are saying?
Yeah, so you did it from the Amazon web server interface. You
Mm-hmm.
set a sub environment or something like that. You set for the web server one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You did it from web server console or AWS console. So how we did this thing on the our local machine? How can we create the tag for local machine? like on
Uh,
VirtualBox?
no, this is for no. This dynamic inventory is for AWS only.
Oh, okay. It doesn't support the local server, right? Okay, okay.
No, local. So that's what I'm saying. The local will be supported by this way, which you are seeing on my screen.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So the local would be, tackled by the static inventory.
Oh, but
But then
it is
again, yeah,
okay, got it.
yes. And then, if you want to mention the tags, so we have the groups. You can, so these you can consider as tags. So you can have multiple IPs configured inside this tag, inside this group, and then you can use just this group only. And once you will use this group, it will consider all the instances. So you can have hundred thousands of IPs that you can configure under one group.
Okay, got it.
Yes. But remember, dynamic inventory is just for AWS, and similarly, GCP would be having their own dynamic inventory. So they will provide the plugin. So the plugin that I'm showing you, it is being provided by the AWS only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So any other question, guys? So if you do not have any question, then we can call it off for today, and we will meet tomorrow at the same time on the same bridge with we'll complete this Ansible, and then we'll start with the Terraform tomorrow. So, okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. Thanks, and practice and then complete the assignment also. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.